Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Look, if you're struggling to get high limit credit cards, all right? So today I will actually teach you the secret to getting high limit credit cards. Actually, there's 5 things that you do need to know about getting high limit credit cards. One is choosing the right credit card, all right? And so in reference to choosing the right credit card, what I'm talking about, there's 5 different types of high limit credit cards. So you have World Elite, okay? MasterCard. So usually when you're going for World Elite MasterCard, what you're going to be doing, these type of credit cards usually will start you out at about $5,000, all right? So this is one of the keys to actually getting high limit credit card is choosing the right one, all right? Now, you have the next one. Infinite, excuse me for my spelling, Visa, all right? Infinite Visa, all right? So with Infinite Visa, then this will let you know this is a high limit credit card, all right? Now, sometimes Signature Visa, not all the ways, but most of the time when you get a Signature Visa, because there's a difference, they usually start you out with a high limit as well, all right? Now, there's another one. A lot of people get this mixed up. Platinum. Most of the time when people think of Platinum, they think of the American Express Platinum, all right? But other banks, all the banks have a different variation of Platinum. So if you looking at a Platinum card, all right, with other banks, disregarding American Express, all right, you want to see if that Platinum is offering a Infinite or if that Platinum is offering a Signature. Now, most of the time, if that Platinum card is offering just Platinum, usually this means 0% interest, all right? Those are the ones that are 0% interest, all right? So that's the reason, like a lot of people, when they're trying to get high limit credit cards, they're like, well, what are the cards that I need to go after? Which ones do I need to pick? This is how you actually pick them. Plus, I'm going to tell you some of the banks you want to go to for those high limit credit cards. Titanium. When you see a bank offering this here Titanium card, this means that it's a high limit credit card. Now, here's the thing about it. You need to understand when it comes to these here cards. One, most of them is going to start you out at $5,000, all right? $5,000. Now, do you need a perfect credit score for this? No, you don't. I would tell you, you're gonna need at least a 680 credit score. 680 or higher credit score for these, all right? Now, most people, they're thinking that, well, I got a 660. No. You're gonna actually need between a 680, 690 or higher credit score in order for this to get done. All right, when you want to start out as high limit, all right? Now, you notice I didn't say 700. You don't need a 700. Now, another thing that most people don't understand is the relation. Now, does that mean that all banks want you to have a relationship with them in order to get this here card? No, that does not mean that, all right? I'm just letting you know that a relationship is very important. After relationships, one of the key things in terms of when you're trying to get a high limit credit card, usually they're looking at income, okay? So in reference to the income, usually when you're trying to get a high limit credit card, people are going anywhere between 55 and up, okay? $55,000 and up. Now, in reference to also what helps you is the debt to income ratio. Now, in reference to debt to income ratio, you want to make sure your debt to income ratio stays below 50%. I always tell people if you can get your debt to income ratio about 35, that's going to help you. This is more important if you can get your debt to income ratio down. All right. Now, if you have a 50% debt to income ratio, what it happens is, like with most banks and credit unions, if you're over that 50, 55% debt to income ratio, a lot of them will turn you down for the credit card anyway. All right. So that's the reason why I tell people try to get your debt to income ratio down to at least 35%, because you have a higher chance of approval. All right. Now, in terms of income, most people, they would go off of like stated income. All right. Hey, do you? But at the same time, I just want you all to understand that in reference to banks that you want to go to, you want to look at PenFed, okay? So with PenFed, they offer a card, it's called the Power. It's called the Power Rewards, right? And this usually starts at about $5,000, okay? It's the Power Rewards card, usually start at about $5,000. Now, with this here, they're gonna pull your Equifax FICO 9, okay? Your Equifax FICO 9 is what they're gonna pull, all right? So that's number one. Andrews, they have a titanium. It starts at about 5,000. All right. Then you have the Capital One Venture X, right? And so usually with the Capital One Venture X, some people have been able to get 10K. All right. Now, just keep in mind, with Capital One, they're going to pull from all three credit bureaus, right? Most of the time, in terms of this here card, I have noticed that they only will focus on just one credit bureau. But that doesn't mean that they won't pull all three. So just giving you a heads up, all right? Then you have U.S. Bank. Now, in terms of the U.S. Bank altitude, U.S. Bank usually for TransUnion FICO 9. Depending on the region, or they may pull your Experian FICO 9. But the good part about it is they're actually pulling a FICO 9. And what I always tell you about a FICO 9, with the FICO 9, you can add rent payments, you can add utilities, you can have an authorized user, you can add subscriptions in order to increase your credit score, okay? So that's the reason why I like U.S. Bank. Now, also, just keep in mind that if you cannot get into U.S. Bank, you also have their sister company, which is Elan Financial, okay? Now, with Elan Financial, you can go to like a credit union that actually offer Elan Financial cards and get high limit credit cards. That's a back door. So you have like Bank of California, you have a Christian Community Federal Credit Union, those type of credit unions and banks. Like I said, Bank of California is a regular community bank, but they use Elan Financial. Okay, so they're gonna pull from TransUnion. All right, TransUnion FICO 9. All right, so that's the reason that you want to look at those type of institutions. Now, here's another one, and this here is Michigan State Government Credit Union. All right, so if you in Michigan, you don't even have to be in Michigan to apply for this, but you have to become a member of the credit union. All right, and so by you becoming a member of the credit union, they have a credit card. It's the Michigan Credit Union. Their credit card goes anywhere from $5,000 up to $40,000. All right. So this is how you actually tell in terms of if you're getting a good credit card. If you're going to start out with a high limit credit card, you have to choose the right credit card. Now, for those of you that may have questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.